All right, welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I'm doing a Halloween reading as promised. I had told everyone I would do a Halloween reading, and this will not be that long because I'm hungry and I'm ready to eat. What I did was, when I was doing the pre-shuffle with the cards, I have my regular deck and my clarification deck. I have a whole bunch of decks on here because I'm still doing the 2022 readings that I told you about. So there's stuff everywhere. But for the regular deck, which is the Haunted House deck, and then the clarification deck, which is the Inversion Tarot deck, and then also I'm doing the Fortune Reading cards, Oracle cards. When I was doing the energy, one thing that was coming up was, and this is for the collective, you know what, this thing was not making noise until I started recording. Now it wants to make noise. Really? I digress. But anyways, when I was doing the reading and pulling the energy, the thing that was coming up was tit for tat. It's almost like, and again, this is for the collective. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it isn't your story, don't try to make it fit. Where someone may be in the energy, where someone did something to them and now they're debating if they want to do it back to them. Another energy that I was picking up was someone thinking about playing games just because they can play games. And it's not even a tit for tat thing. It's more of a control thing, almost, to a certain degree. Where someone knows they have the upper hand and they have leverage. So they might abuse that leverage. It's almost where it would be for their entertainment, just to see how, and something just said to me, someone is willing to do something only because they want to see your reaction, how you will react to it. Hold on. Okay, wait a second. Because I need to articulate this correctly. Because stuff is coming to me as I'm speaking, but I have to pause for a second. It's where it's almost like they want to test you. To see, for some of you, where they're looking to see if you're worth their time or something like that. Is something to the effect, let me just throw something out, because this is something I know someone does from time to time. I know someone who, they don't need something, but what they will do is they will ask someone for something just to test the person to see if they'll do it. And then if the person does it, it's sort of like they pass the test and they're still worthy of the person's time who did the thing when they didn't even really need anything. They were just running a test, if that makes sense. It's one of those type of situations, the energy that's coming to me, where for some of you, someone is looking to test you and play a game and see how you react. And depending on your reaction will determine how they move forward in a relationship with you. So I'm picking up that energy. But also for others, I feel like it's a control issue. And then for another group, I feel like it's tit for tat. So that's what's going on with Halloween. And like I said, don't forget, the new moon in Scorpio happens on November the 4th. And I will do a reading for that. And now that we're in Scorpio season, it's also about letting things go. Because obviously in the tarot deck in the major arcana with Scorpio, it's the death card. And the death card is about removing what doesn't serve you. You've outgrown a situation. And that might be it too, as well, where the person who may be looking to test someone is debating if they've outgrown this person. There could be something along those lines going on right now too, where if depending on how one person reacts, they're like, okay, we're not on the same wavelength anymore. We're not on the same vibe anymore. We need to go our separate ways. So I can see someone running some tests on someone, and then if the person doesn't pass the test, then they're going to cut the relationship loose. They're going to end the relationship. But at the end, but like I said before, it's a test. It's a game, is what it is. It's something that doesn't necessarily have to be done. Something just said to me that in some situations, they're doing it because they can't make a decision. I don't know why Two of Swords is coming up in my head right now. And I haven't even pulled any cards. But something is saying to me, for some of you, take what resonates. They're doing it because they can't make a decision. They don't know which way to go. So the only way to go is to get an answer. And something just said to me, for others of you, that someone is looking for a reason to cut someone loose. Something just said that to me too. Someone's looking for a reason. So in order to find that reason, they'll play these games. Or you, because you could be the one playing games. I mean, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I'm not here to judge. This is a no judgment zone. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. Where you want to cut someone loose, or they want to cut someone loose, and they're looking for a reason. They don't have one. So they do the game thing and throw whatever into the mix, strategize. And this could be some air sign energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Also, Aries and Leo. So if you're dealing with any of those signs, or if you have that in your chart, then this might resonate with you a little bit more. But for some people are looking for a reason. And in order to get the reason, they'll do the games, is what they will do. That's what I'm picking up on that. Let me go ahead and get into this. Also, before I go any further for the podcast, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms, even though I don't really use social media that much anymore. All right, let's get down to this. What is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? Also, another thing that came up was mountain. I looked at that earlier at the bottom. Somebody might be dealing with an obstacle too. That might be going on as well. But with the mountain card, it says that you're protected. So if you're kind of worried about something, I wouldn't worry too much about it. And something just told me to say to whoever needs to hear it, endings are new beginnings. So maybe somebody lost their job or something like that, or actually a relationship ended of some sort. Endings are just new beginnings. So I'm getting that too. What's at the bottom of this? Somebody might have got proposed to, proposal. Or someone might be, that might be what's going on. Someone might be testing someone to see if they're going to propose or not. That might be going on too. Take what resonates. Take what resonates. Okay, may I have a card, please, for the collective? May I have a card, please, for the collective? Thank you. Celebrations. It says, you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Isn't it interesting that proposal was at the bottom and celebration came out? What do you do at a wedding? Also, this could be a birthday thing. Something just said to me. Something just said to me, for you, if you're a Scorpio watching this, or if you are dealing with a Scorpio and their birthday hasn't come yet, if you're dealing with the Scorpio, they're debating on whether to invite you to the birthday party. And if you are a Scorpio, you're debating on whether to invite someone to your birthday party or your get together, your celebration. Something just said that to me. So, but yeah, celebration is the main energy and the main message for the collective on this, for the Halloween reading. So, and obviously, Halloween weekend, there's going to be some celebrations. Just be safe. You know, be safe. And be safe in all forms. I'm not talking about all that other junk that's going on in the world. I'm talking about be safe in general. Like, watch your drinks. If you didn't see somebody fix your drink and they bring you a drink, don't take it. That type of stuff. Be safe. If you don't want any kids running around, be safe. If you don't want, what's the name of that insurance? SR22 or whatever it is, the one where it's hard to get car insurance because of the driving record and stuff. If you don't want that high insurance and you know, and with the celebration, you know you'll be drinking at a party or something of that nature, take an Uber. Don't get behind the wheel. Be safe as well. So that's the type of stuff I'm talking about when I say be safe. Also, something just said to me, be careful what clubs you go to. If you know people like to shoot a lot at certain clubs, don't make it a point to just go there. Like, check other places to see what else is available to frequent. And if there are some other options, try to go to those other options where there's not all this drama and conflict. I don't know why Five of Wands is in my head right now. Maybe because I had seen it a little bit earlier. But anyways, let me get down to this. What's the message for the collective for this Halloween reading? What is the message for the collective for this Halloween reading? What's on here? Ooh, Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's some love stuff going on. There honestly might be a proposal going on. Because King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Right here. That's a pair. I honestly feel, and something just said to me, both of you might be playing some games with each other. You see how on the bottom of this deck, with that chessboard, with the King of Swords, on the bottom of this deck, it seems like both of you might be playing games with each other, too. And not that this is a love reading, this is a whatever reading. It's that tit for tat, though. But you might both be air signs, if that's resonating with you, or you both might have air in your chart. So, yeah. What else do we have going on here? What's at the bottom? Nine of Pentacles at the bottom, Earth energy. Someone might be a little too independent as well. If also for some of you, you may also be searching, you may want your independence, you may want out of a relationship. Remember what I said about pregnancy earlier? Guess what card came out first? The Empress. So I'm going to tell you this, and these two cards came out reversed. What do we have? Four of Cups and the King of Pentacles came out reversed. Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cups energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Some of you might have had a realization that someone is a control freak. I feel like some of you might be dealing with a control freak. They might be trying to control you with their money as well, especially with this King of Pentacles reverse, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. They may be trying to control you with their money. And you're finally realizing that they're a control freak. Maybe at first you didn't see it, but now you're starting to see it. As for the Empress, I'm going back to the pregnancy thing. For that, for some of you, you may be in a relationship, or you may have found out that you got pregnant by a control freak, too. as well. But you might be keeping it, but you haven't told them yet. For the females. For males that are listening to this or watching this, you may have gotten the female pregnant and she may not have told you yet because she feels that you are a control freak. That may be going on too. So just keep that in mind. Let me see if anything else. I keep on having pairs come out. I honestly feel like we're dealing with the relationships. Yeah, someone, I have the Magician and the Five of Cups. Clearly someone's not happy. I was picking that up before. Something just said to me that for some of you, even though you're not happy and you're attempting, I feel like this is going a lot of ways. For some of you, you're not happy and you're in complete control of your happiness. It's where you believe, you're attempting to manifest this, you're attempting to manifest yourself out of being unhappy, but you have all that you need. You have everything to do it. You just don't realize it. I honestly feel like your happiness, this Five of Cups, Four of Cups reversed, and the King of Pentacles reversed, I feel like some of you feel your happiness is tied to this individual in that King of Pentacles reverse energy. Where you feel without that person, you won't be as happy, but at the same time, you don't want to be unhappy, but you don't want to leave either. You see the person for what they are, but you don't want to go. You're attempting to manifest happiness with the person that you realized has control issues and is making you unhappy. That's some of the stuff that I'm picking up. For others of you, I honestly feel like you're unhappy because you're dealing with someone who has not been honest with you. Because Magician can also be about trickery. You're not happy because the person you're dealing with has not been honest. And you know they haven't been honest. Or you're just now figuring out they haven't been honest. It could be a thing of honesty. However, something just said to me, for some of you females, you lied about your pregnancy status. And you feel bad about it. So pregnancy may have already come up and you lied about it. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm picking that up too. But it seems like in this situation, someone is hoping another person will change too. So, yeah, what else? The Sun. The Sun came out earlier with that. So the Sun came out earlier. Again, Leo energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo. Or, actually, no, it was Strength. Strength came out earlier when I was doing the pre-shuffle. And now the Sun, but which both are Leo energy because the Sun rules Leo. You want your happiness is what you want. Whatever situation you're in, whether it's love, whether it's whatever, you want your happiness. I feel like you're attached to a situation that you just feel you're trapped in that you don't have to be attached to. Whether this is a relationship, family, or whatever. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Also, guess what else the Sun is? Pregnancy. I told somebody's pregnant. The Empress and the Sun, someone's pregnant. And something is saying to me, someone's lied about their pregnancy. And I'm not judging. I'm not judging you. If you lied about your pregnancy, I mean, it is what it is. You did what you felt you had to do. If you're a male listening to this, if someone told you they were not pregnant, you might want to ask them again and ask them to take a test in front of you. Just saying. What else is going on? I'm looking at the energy. What? Another thing that might be coming out too, if someone is dealing, okay, I just heard two things. Can we pause a second? I'm not talking to my listeners. I'm talking out loud. Okay. I just heard two things. One thing I heard is that there is another person in a relationship. There's a three-way relationship in romance. Another thing I just heard at the same time is that there is some jealousy going on in a friendship. One friend is jealous of the other. If you have a friend, you might have a friend that's a Leo, and your other friend, Empress energy is Libra and Taurus, and I also say Cancer because Empress is the mother of the tarot deck, and Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. Cancer is about creativity, abundance, things of that nature, Empress, so on and so forth, blah, 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 blah. So you may have two friends. One could be a Leo. The other could be a Libra, a Taurus, or a Cancer. Or it could be just the thing of any of those four signs. But I feel like this is a Leo and somebody else. I honestly feel like if you are a Leo, you're dealing with a Leo, or there's a Leo in someone's chart in this. Because Leo has really been coming out throughout this entire thing. And as soon as I looked over, it said 2222 on the timer of what I'm recording. So I honestly feel like there is a Leo involved somewhere in this. I really, really do. And for some of you, there is a jealousy between the two friends. Like one is jealous of the other. Something just said to me too, one of the reasons that the two friends don't really get along and there's some type of jealousy is because of the individual in the middle. So if it's you, and don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. It is what it is. If it's you, you've stirred up something, going back to the games, you've stirred up something between these two people where if you had not inserted yourself in certain situations, the two people that don't like each other, it more than likely would not be on the level that it's on. For others of you, you may be one of the friends that doesn't get along with the other friend. But the friend in the middle is the one who is the cause of this. And that friend in the middle may be an air sign. Could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Or could be an Aries or a Leo. But I'm picking that up too. Where in a friendship situation where there's some jealousy and where two people don't like each other, in a friend of three, in a three-friend situation, it's because one of the friends is playing games. And if any of you are in this Empress energy, and you're dealing with what I'm talking about, you already have some type of intuition as to what's being done. Because the Empress is all the queens in the tarot deck. And one of the queens is the Queen of Cups. And Queen of Cups is very intuitive. Also, the other queen, the Queen of Swords, she usually has the receipts. So with this, if you're in this Empress energy and you feel that you don't get along with someone and you have this other friend, you may already have some type of intuition, some type of inkling that that so-called friend is the one who has been stirring up drama between the two of you. You may already have that feeling. Going back to what I originally said, tit for tat. For others of you, there may be someone where you might have offended them, and this is part of a friend group, and they decide to stir things up and go to another person, maybe go to the Leo friend or go to whoever, and start saying things. And then it creates confusion between you and this other person. That could be going on too, as well. Being a trickster. Could be a Gemini. So, which is also with that Five of Cups energy, where when all of you get together, it just seems like everything's just off. You want to have a good time, but no one's really happy. You go out for drinks, and whether you're sober or whether you're drunk, it's almost like, why am I here? Type energy. What time is it? Okay, I got a few more minutes. Tell me what else is going on for the Halloween. Whoa, that jumped out. What is this? Queen of Cups. With the Queen of Cups, I honestly feel like some of you already know what the deal is. I really, really do. I feel like some of you know what the deal is. Also, for others of you, as I'm looking at this, and Cups is obviously water energy. Going back to what I mentioned before, for those of you who may be dealing with a relationship, I honestly feel that even though you see this person as, you finally see this person for what they are, which is either a control freak or it's just someone who they make you unhappy, but you still care about them a lot. The energy I'm picking up is that you don't want to give up on this person. Like you still want to offer your cup to this person. You're hoping they will change. Is what you're hoping for. So you can get your happiness. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Something just said to me, especially on the pregnancy thing. If you are pregnant, you're looking forward to telling the news to this person because you're thinking in your head that telling the person that you're pregnant will change the dynamic of the relationship. That's another thing I'm picking up. For others of you, I feel like some of you might attempt to try and get pregnant because you feel if you get pregnant, that will change the dynamic of the relationship. That then they will give you what you believe you need. And you can have your happiness, as in one big happy family. Anything else that the collective needs to know for this Halloween reading? Thank you. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Someone wants to offer their cup. Something just said to me too. Some of you who are dealing with the relationship that I told you about is hoping for an apology. For others of you with the friendship situation, if the friendship situation is on the rocks, someone might be coming to offer you an apology as well. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know why I was about to say Virgo. because Virgo is obviously an earth sign. But there are no mistakes in tarot. But I was literally about to say Cancer, Virgo. But some of you could be dealing with the Virgo that might have Cancer or Pisces or Scorpio in their chart. But yeah, you could be dealing with the Cancer. I wanted to say Virgo again. What's up with that? You could be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces that may be coming to you to offer you an apology. For others of you, you may be hoping that they will offer an apology. For some of you, you may be offering an apology to them. Going back to what I said before, you may have been the one who created that mess in the friendship or in the relationship. You could have been the controlling one. Or you could have been, if you did tit for tat, or if you played games and you got caught. Because don't forget, the Sun card is here. The Sun card is illumination. So any type of secrets as well, and that's the other thing. Any secrets that are being hidden, pregnancy, right? They're eventually going to come out. But any type of secrets that are being hidden, if a secret comes out, meaning if you did any dirt, then you will more than likely go in to offer an apology to that person, whether it's in romance or friendship or whatever. That could be happening. Also, going back to at the very, 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 very beginning with the proposal and the celebration, Knight of Cups is somebody offering that proposal. So I can honestly see somebody being proposed to in the near future, if this is resonating with you as well. The person proposing could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Is there anything else? Is there anything else the collective needs to know for the Halloween reading? Why is this card? What a card is this? This card was calling to me. What is this? Temperance. Some of you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Another group of you goes back to what I said before. Remember when I was saying earlier that you were hoping someone would change? You're thinking that you can change this person. And it's interesting that Temperance fell right on this cup. Someone is attempting to change someone. And I feel like this is in a relationship. Someone is attempting to change someone. Again, this is Sagittarius energy. Is what this is. I'm sitting here looking at this. Something just said to me, because I was looking at the bartender and the way she's sitting there with the glass. Be careful how much you drink over Halloween weekend. That's random. Why did I just hear that? Okay. Something just said, be careful how much you drink over the next 7 days. I got nothing. Whatever that means. Be careful what you drink over the next 7 days. That's very specific. But for others of you, I honestly feel like someone's trying to change someone. This could be a friendship too. You might know that your friend is a little bit messy, but you still may want to deal with them anyway and try to balance them out and bring some type of stability to their character. I mean, if you feel you can save them and you want to put that S on your chest, more power to you. I don't have anything to do with that. Whoop! That jumped right on out. What was this? This was the devil. Is that no, not the devil. This is the Queen of Swords again. Yeah, some of you, if you're married, you have thought about divorce, but you don't want to get, because it tried to come out in the reverse. Because usually when Queen of Swords comes out, it can also be a divorce card. And I'm going back to the pregnancy thing again. I feel like if your husband asked you for a divorce, I feel like some of you might be faking a pregnancy. Just throwing it out there. Again, I'm not judging. This is a no judgment zone. Some of you might be faking a pregnancy or going back to attempting to get pregnant. Anything to avoid the divorce. For others of you, now that's interesting. Something just said to me that if you're dealing with someone in a relationship, when they drink, sometimes they get physical. I don't know why police report just came to mind. And that's something that would be used as evidence in court as well to grant the divorce. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And something just said, going back to the control part, where if you are married, they don't want to let you go. You want the divorce, but they don't. But they don't want the divorce. They still want to hold on to you. So yeah, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's coming through. Someone is being very, very, very observant. I don't want to say they're spying. Spying is not the word. What's the word I need? How can I articulate this? Someone in Queen of Swords energy is watching someone's every move. They're not spying. It's almost like they're watching the body language. They're watching, I'll give you an example. Let's say that a phone goes off and it's a text message or something. The person who is observing in that Queen of Swords energy, they'll watch and keep a mental note of how many times the phone went off. How many times someone replied to the text. Like, let's say that there were 5 texts in an hour. This person in this Queen of Swords energy is keeping a mental note of that, if that makes sense. Where they're like, okay, 5 texts in an hour. Got it. Let me file that in my memory. Okay, left at, and I'm just making something up, left at 2:12 p.m. on Saturday to go put gas in the car and they were gone for an hour. Let me put that in my memory. It's like they're watching everything. They're not spying. They're just watching everything and keeping mental notes in their head. And I honestly feel like I don't know why all these books are calling out to me in this card. I feel like they have receipts on top of receipts on top of receipts on top of receipts. So if you're dealing with someone in Queen of Swords energy right now, if you've been doing something shady, playing games, they're going to have the ultimate tit for tat because they're going to have the receipts. And vice versa. I feel if someone's been playing games with you, you've been observing them and watching everything. You haven't been spying. I'm not saying that you're picking up their phone and scrolling through, reading their text messages or logging in under a different name on social media or calling friends of friends and doing all that stuff. I'm not picking up that energy. What I'm picking up is that someone is being very observant. They're watching every little thing and making mental notes in their head, pulling together the receipts. That's what I'm picking up. So whoever, if that's you, you know, it is what it is. If this isn't you, then just know that someone is watching. What time is it? Oh, wow. Yeah. All right, I'm going to take one more card And then I'm going to take a few cards from the clarification deck, and we're going to wrap this one up. May I have one more card, please? What's something else the collective needs to know? Thank you. Queen of Wands. Fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm going back to that 3. For some people, you're dealing with the third party. The reason I say that, you see the candles. You see how many candles she's holding in this? 3 candles. I'm going back to what I mentioned before with the third party. I'm telling you right now, if there's a third party situation going on, if this is resonating with you, the truth's going to come out because of the sun. Also, with this Queen of Swords here, the truth's going to come out. I'll tell you that right now. As for the friendship situation, I honestly feel that what I mentioned before about the jealousy, someone might be jealous because one person is really, really attractive in the group. And it could be a fire sign person. Like the fire sign, and even if they're not attractive, they have that energy. Because first of all, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is subjective. A lot of things are subjective. Someone can be not cute or not beautiful to someone on one side and then gorgeous to this person on the other side. So keep that in mind too. However, whoever is in this Queen of Wands energy, and again, you don't have to be a fire sign. You can still be a Scorpio and be in Queen of Wands energy. But whoever's in this Queen of Wands energy, they get a lot of attention. And that's one reason why one of the friends doesn't get along with that person in that Queen of Wands energy in this group. For those dealing with the group situation. Because they get all the attention. Or you're the one getting all the attention. Going back to the marriage, it also could be, something just said to me, that the third party, where the 2 people are married, the person outside the marriage, they could be pregnant. That could be it too. Which is why someone may want to divorce Queen of Swords. But the King of Pentacles reverse is still trying to hold on. The King of Pentacles reverse, he wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. And also with it being the King of Pentacles, that's arrogant in reverse. That's really arrogant energy. They feel that all the women will stay because of the money. They'll say like, this is somebody who is very, very financially stable, and they feel they can hold on to both parties because of their money. Like they're not going to go anywhere. There could be some of that energy going on too. All right, let me go ahead and I'm going to run down each sign right quick, and then we're going to be good to go. So I'm going to take a card for each sign. Okay. May I have a card for Capricorn? What's something that Capricorn needs to know? May I have a card for Capricorn, please? Thank you. Tower. Capricorn, you have a tower coming up. Not all towers are bad. So don't be surprised if some type of event comes up in the near future where something has to come to an end. Tower energy is similar to the Death card, similar to Judgment. It's all about new beginnings. Something had to end. And also with the Tower, it's because it wasn't built on a stable foundation. So Capricorn, that's your message. You have a tower coming up. But like I'm telling you, don't look at it as a bad thing. Look at it as a chance to rebuild. May I have a thank you for Aquarius. Aquarius, you have an offer that's coming in, or either you're going to make an offer to someone. Page of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It will be in the form, more than likely, of a message. Could be someone younger than you as well. If there's any pregnancy involved, it could, this could involve pregnancy because pages can be about children. You could be, you could possibly hear about being pregnant. What month are Scorpio? So November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So yeah, that would make the baby a Cancer. So you may find out that you're pregnant. You may get news that you're pregnant. And like I said, there may be an apology offered to you. There just may be an offer to go out on a date or something of that nature. May I have a card for Pisces, please? Thank you. Pisces, you have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Pentacles, Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You could be dealing with one of those. Maybe you felt like you made a bad investment. Also, something just said to me, for some of you, that you're tired of waiting, too. You're tired where someone may be taking it too slow for you. You don't want to wait any longer. Also, for others of you, if it's in regards to finance, don't look before you leap. Look before you leap. Don't feel like okay, can we slow down, please? Okay. Don't feel like just because everyone else is doing something that you're missing out. That's it. The feeling of missing out. Don't let that feeling overtake you. That's the message that was coming to me. The feeling of missing out. Don't let that overtake you. Where you see, oh, well, everybody else got it, so now I have to get it. Don't hop on that bandwagon. May I have a message for Aries, please? Thank you. 2 cards came out. Aries, you have the Nine of Cups and the High Priestess. This is wish fulfillment. And also, High Priestess can be about secrets. It can also be about inner knowledge. This is Pisces energy. You could be dealing with the Pisces. A Pisces could be interested in you. A Pisces may see you as wish fulfillment, too. Also, for others of you, it may be your wish to become more spiritual as well. So that may be going on too. But wish fulfillment is something that's happening. Another thing, I don't know why this was just said to me. Some of you feel like you're being pulled in 2 directions. And eventually it's going to stop. Eventually you'll be able to dedicate yourself to just one thing. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So yeah, Aries. May I have Taurus, please? May I have a card for Taurus? I must really love my listeners because it is very, very close to my dinner time. Thank you. Taurus, you may have a court situation coming up, justice. Also, you could be dealing with a Libra. If you have a court situation coming up, more than likely it's going to go in your favor. Don't take that as legal advice. Again, I'm just a person sitting here reading the tarot cards and the energy. It came out in the upright. It doesn't necessarily have to be a legal situation. It could just be about balancing something out. Where if there was some type of imbalance in your life, then balance is on its way during Scorpio season. Also, something just said to me, too, especially with the sword, that you're going to cut somebody or something out of your life to bring balance to it as well. May I have a card for Gemini, please? May I have a card for Gemini? Thank you. Gemini, you have Queen of Swords. This is air energy. You're not playing games. Again, this is Queen of Swords is also the divorce card. 2, if you're married, maybe you're considering a divorce. If you're not married with the Queen of Swords, then you're just, especially during Scorpio season, for you, Gemini, you just might be cleaning house. I don't even have to say that this is dealing with romance. Some of you Geminis, whether you're male or female, you just may be in the cleaning house type energy. That's sort of what I'm picking up. Where you're just very no nonsense right now. And you're not... If people approach you, they better approach you with some sense. Because if they don't, it's going to be off with their head. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up, especially during Scorpio season. I honestly feel like you will drop people like a bad habit and you're not even going to lose sleep over it, no matter whether you've known them for 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, or 2 decades. You're not even going to care. If they get out of line and they approach you the wrong way, off with their head. May I have a card with Cancer, please? May I have a card for the sign of Cancer? Thank you. 2 cards came out. Queen of Cups, Cancer, this is your card. 3 of Swords, air energy. Some of you may be in a third-party relationship or have been in a third-party relationship. Could be friendship, could be romance, could be whatever. With the 3 of Swords, this could be dealing with an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you might still have feelings and you may be offering your cup, even though you know you're in a third-party relationship. For others of you, you have an inkling that it may be a third-party relationship. You just haven't confronted the person about it. And something just said to me, for others of you, you just don't give a damn. Hate to say it, but that's kind of what... You just kind of don't care for some of you. So yeah, it's a few things. But definitely dealing with the third-party relationship regardless. May I have a card for Leo, please? May I have a card for Leo? Wow. Okay. That was way too many. And the Sun and the Star. Leo, this is all about healing. These 2 cards, these are 2 major arcana cards that came out together. And I was trying to pick up all the cards and put them back in the deck, but these 2 were left behind. And they were back to back. So Leo, this is your energy. Both of this is healing energy. If some of you, and again, I'm not a medical professional, I'm just a person reading the energy in the tarot cards. If some of you have been having some medical issues, then don't be surprised if you start to feel better. For others of you, you could be looking to heal some relationships. That could be going on. For another group of you, again, Sun card, pregnancy. Don't forget, Leo, Sun is your card. But this is happiness, happiness and healing. I can see also that someone is finally recognizing your value. They're finally seeing your worth. Because don't forget, the Sun is also a star, whether people realize it or not. Also, you could be dealing with an Aquarius too, because the star is Aquarius energy. But there's some type of healing going on. Also, something just said to me, some of you might be going on a vacation too. Like a R&R type thing, rest and relaxation, like a spa or something like that. Others of you may just be going out in nature, but I honestly don't feel like it's nature. I feel like it's more of a resort type thing. That may be going on too. But I'm really picking up that there's healing and also somebody is finally realizing your worth. May I have a card for Virgo, please? May I have a card for Virgo, please? That card seemed like it wanted to come out, but I'm not taking it. May I have a card for Virgo, please? Thank you. Virgo, you have the Ace of Cups reversed. Either you want a new beginning with someone, and they don't want it, or someone wants a new beginning with you and you don't want it. So, again, this doesn't have to necessarily be in romance. This can be in friendship. This can be in whatever. One party doesn't want a new beginning with the other. You could be dealing with the water sign, Cancer. And I was about to say Virgo again. Virgo, you've been on my mind during this whole reading. There must be something going on with Virgo, because I wanted to say Virgo I don't know how many times. You could be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces with this Ace of Cups. Reverse. All right. Libra. May I have a card for Libra, please? Thank you. Libra, Three of Pentacles. You may get some type of recognition. Also, this is Earth energy, and I just dropped the card. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But Three of Pentacles is about working with others. It's also about recognition. It's also about focusing on things. Three of Pentacles can be about contracts too, as well. Honestly, the working with others, I'm not picking that up. I'm more picking up recognition is what I'm picking. And I don't know why. Why am I picking up fashion? I feel like, I don't know why I'm thinking about buttons right now. Something about buttons on a shirt. Maybe you're recognized for your fashion sense or something. How you dress. I don't know. I don't really... Being recognized for fashion sense isn't always what comes to mind when Three of Pentacles comes out. But for some reason, that's one of the things. Also, some of you like to wear onesies. Where'd that come from? Who likes to wear onesies? I'm not judging. Okay, may I have Scorpio, please? Thank you. Scorpio, it is your season. Ten of Pentacles came out. That's abundance. Earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This is stability. So, and that might be your focus right now during this season as you're removing the things that don't serve you. So you're focused on your stability right now. And with this card coming out, this is an indicator that your stability is more than likely coming in as long as you continue to make the right moves. May I have a card for Sagittarius, please? This card wanted to come out, and it is the Five of Swords. Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a little bit of conflict. Five is a conflict card. Five of Swords, also Five of Wands. But Five of Swords is conflict at any cost. Or conflict at a cost. Winning at any cost. Some of you might be very determined right now. Something just said to me that you've recognized some of the things that don't serve you or some bad habits that you may have. And you are ready to cut those habits loose no matter what it costs you. If that makes sense. You're ready to do whatever it takes to cut those habits loose, or to cut whatever is holding you down, whatever is weighing you down. Because don't forget, after the Five of Swords is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords in the tarot deck is usually someone on a boat moving away from something. So if a boat has too much weight on it, obviously it's going to sink. Whatever you have to do to get to a better place, because this is about communication as well. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or I was about to say Taurus. I don't know why. What is up with me wanting to say these other signs? So you could be dealing with a Taurus too. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, or a Taurus, because apparently that's what wanted to come out. But, and the situation that you're in with them, you're feeling like, okay, something's going to have to give. And if you have to throw that person overboard so you can get in your boat and go to a more calmer peace of mind, then you're willing to do it. Five of Swords. Victory. conflict at a cost, where something is lost, is what you're willing to do. All right, everyone, that is your Halloween reading. Thank you for supporting KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. I appreciate your support and the love. Until next time, be blessed.